Good morning, Indian Hills. Dr. Christensen, your principal, here with the Monday message. We have had a really great start back to school after winter break. It's been great to see all of the students in the halls. It's been good to get back into our routines. It's been fun to see each other and just to get back into school. I know sometimes we're like, oh, school, but it's also like this is our routine. This is our way of life. This is where we see our people. This is where we get to learn and grow and be together. So we're really excited to have everybody back. It's been a great start back. We've done some rebooting and reminding of the different expectations around the building, and the students have come back and done really, really well. And so congratulations doing that. Let's keep it up. If we're all on the same page about things, and we just don't have conflicts. Today is Monday. We're going to do a zone check today. There's also going to be a zone lesson today. So kind of back to zones of regulation, and it's co-regulation. So it's how we regulate ourselves, and it's how we help others help us be regulated, and how we help other people regulate themselves. So we, as teachers, help each other stay regulated, help you stay regulated. Students help each other stay regulated. And guess what? Students, you can also help us as adults stay regulated. We appreciate you. We are going to also have a DFI booster. Basically, our booster is raise your grades. So we want everybody to look at their current grades and say, is this the grade that I'm happy with? Do I need to redo something? Do I need to try to raise my grade? Do I want a higher grade than I have? And then if you have a D, an F, or an I stands for incomplete, you need to get that work done, because a D really is an F. I know it's still passing, but it may not be, because if you've not shown evidence on any priority standard, you might see that you have an I. And without evidence, that I turns to an F, regardless of what the grade is, because we have to have evidence of every priority standard. And any of those would be a big unit. So to not show anything over the course of a unit, that would be a big deal. So especially like DBQs, papers for English, some different projects in science, math tests, let's get those done. That's all we're really saying. So raise your grade. We're going to make sure that we restart our computers, clean up our Google Drive, make sure we're taking care of our Chromebooks every week. Tuesdays in English, Encore. Remember, we expect all Encore work to be completed. If you're pulled for extra work, extra help, that's fine, but everybody else should be doing the lessons during Encore. Wednesday is Second Step. 7th grade is going to have another lesson, a different lesson on harassment. 8th grade is going to learn about speaking out and having a cause. So I think that's really good and connects to what you're learning. And social studies about the Constitution and all of our rights. Thursday is Science Encore. It's also the end of the semester. So end of the first semester's Thursday. So let's get all of our work in. And then there is some time for some incompletes to get done, but really everything else should be done. Friday, no school. No school. Teachers have school, though. They have professional development. And then Monday is MLK, Martin Luther King Day. And so there is no school for staff or students that day. So we will see you the following Tuesday. So kind of cool that you come back. You have a 3-day week, you have a 4-day week, you have a 4-day week. Great way to kind of start back. All right. Some reminders that I'm going to talk about today for your message. Lockers. Keep them locked. Shut them. Don't set them. Keep them shut. Teachers are going to keep locking them. We're going to start to have conversations with students who are not locking them. Remember, if you slam them and they're not locked and then they break, you'll have to pay for a new lock. That's at least $100. So don't do that. Reminder, we really try to be as fragrance-free as possible. There should not be any spray perfume, spray deodorant, all that spray stuff. Keep it at home. That goes into the air and it causes all kinds of allergy issues. I'm having several students that are having problems and staff members. The other thing is that we're really a peanut nut free building too. So I know we can't be totally free, but don't bring peanuts, don't bring cashews, don't bring pistachios, don't bring any nuts. Okay. Other things that are happening with our Chromebooks. Some students are picking at the edge of the Chromebook and pulling the screen off. I don't know why you'd want to do that. If you do that, you'll have to pay to get it fixed. So don't do it. Other students are bending their lid, which then is also popping their screen out. Take care of your Chromebook. Remember, you are responsible for the fixing of it. And if you lose it or it's damaged beyond control, you have to replace the cost of it. You're responsible for it. So let's take care of that. Just little things. The other thing we're seeing is Chromebooks are left in lockers that are not locked. So back to that locker thing. And if somebody takes it, you're responsible for that locker. Some people are leaving their Chromebook in the middle of the hall, leaving it, bringing it to lunch. It should never come to lunch. Chromebooks don't come to lunch. Leaving it in the hallway at the top of the stairs at PE. We don't bring our Chromebooks to PE. So put them in a locked locker where they're safe and they're not going to be stepped on. They're not going to be taken and thrown somewhere. They're not going to be kicked. Take care of your Chromebook. It is your book, your responsibility. So let's just make sure that we're doing that. Looking at my list here. All right. So those are my reminders to start the end of or to finish the semester and to start the next semester. We have had otherwise an outstanding start to our coming back from winter break. Let's start the second semester even stronger than we did before. All right. Dr. C signing out. Go Tigers.